design, a balanced composition is a must, and today I'm going to share a simple balancing technique in Photoshop. So if you're new to this channel and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please do subscribe. And there is a PSD file, a color LUT and a brush also included in this tutorial, but it's for my Patreon members only. So if you want to be my Patreon, please check in the description box below. And there are tons, yes, there are a lot to cover. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So here we go in Photoshop, and let's start with a artboard first. And for that, press Ctrl and N. And I'm going for 4x5 again. It's the same thing. Let's keep the resolution as 300, color mode to RGB, bitrate to 8, and let's keep everything as default. And let's click on Create. And then right after that, let's drag and drop this texture. I'll just take it as a base texture right here, and let's convert this texture as a smart object. And press Ctrl and T. Let's make it a little bigger. Here we go. Let's create a solid, and then I will just go with kind of darker blue color. Now let's change the blending mode to, I will say, yeah, let's go with hard light. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. And then let's start with our very first player cutout image. I'll just take this image. Let's drag and drop this image right over here. And let's add a little rotation. There we go. And let's make it a little bigger, just like so. Here we go. Let's drag and drop this image right over here. And let's keep this image under this one. Again, press Ctrl and T. Let's add a little rotation and let's make it a little smaller. Let's keep it right around here. And then let's go for our last image. So here we go. This one, let's drag and drop this image right over here. And for this one, let's transform it, Ctrl T. Let's flip it on the other side, and let's make it a little bigger. Here we go. Let's do a little adjustment. Maybe move it a little up, and maybe this one, let's keep it somewhere right over here. Let's drag and drop this cutout right over here. Let's convert it as a smart object. Press Ctrl and T. Let's add a little rotation. Here we go. Actually, let's keep it right around here. Maybe increase a little bit, just like so. Let's do one more thing. Let's drag and drop this cutout right over here. Let's keep it all the way to the bottom. Let's convert it as a smart object. Let's make it a little bigger again. Let's add a little rotation. Let's keep it right around here. And let's blend this in the background. So I'll just go with multiply, or yeah, I'll just go with multiply, and let's add a hue and saturation. Let's flip it to that layer so that this hue and saturation can affect this layer only. And let's drop down the saturation all the way to -100. Maybe increase brightness a little bit. Yep, just like so. All right, and then let's do some color adjustment. So Now let's select this layer, go to filter, and let's go to camera raw filter. And let's see, let's drop down the highlights a little bit, just like so. Let's increase the shadows. And let's increase the clarity, and let's increase the textures too. Let's increase the shadows some more. Here we go. And from here, let's change the hue more to array, somewhere around here. Let's do the same thing for orange too, just like so. And for the saturation, let's drop down just a little bit. Here we go. And for the luminance, let's increase a little bit, and let's do the same thing right around here. And for sharpening, let's increase the sharpening just a little touch, and also increase the noise reduction and color noise reduction. So this is what we got. And maybe for the texture, let's increase the clarity some more, just like so. And let's drop down the vibrance a little bit, or here we go. I'll just keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And let's do the same thing for this one. Filter, camera raw filter. Let's try applying the previous setting. And for this one, I'll like increase the exposure a little bit. Here we go. Or maybe, you know what, like let's increase the shadows some more. And drop down the highlights. Let's drop down the whites too. Now let's keep it like that. And let's do the same thing for this image. Go to filter. Let's go to camera raw filter. And let's apply the previous setting, just like so. Maybe increase the exposure a little bit. There we go. And this is what we got. And let's do the same thing for this image. Go to filter. Let's go to camera raw filter. Let's apply previous setting. And for this one, let's drop down the exposure just like so. And maybe drop down the highlights, drop down the whites, and also let's drop down the vibrance, and maybe increase the texture, and maybe increase the clarity somewhere around here. And let's click on OK. So this is what we got. And let's add like few texts. Let's add a text right around here. Let's keep it in the center, just like that. And let's add this layer's name. Now let's add the player's name right around here. Control G. Let's keep it right around here. And let's add a Chelsea logo right around here. Let's make it a little bigger, just like so. Here we go. And let's add one more Club World Cup logo right around here. Let's create a layer on the very bottom. And go back to brush. And I'm going to use this brush. If you want to get this brush file, please check in the description box below. I'll make sure to add the link to download this brush file. And I'm just going to go with this brush. Let's add a little rotation somewhere around here. And let's change the color to white. Let's make it a little right around here. All right, now let's go on very top. Let's go over here, add a lookup. And from here, click on load. And I'm going to use this windy, creamy LUT pack. If you don't get this LUT file, please check in the description below. So select this layout and click on load. And so this is what we got. And let's add a color balance. Let's move more toward blue. Here we go. And a little bit towards magenta, just like that. Let's add a curve one more time. Let's increase the curve just like so. And let's select this player, go to filter, let's go to neural filter, and let's add some skin smoothing. And I'll just click on that skin smoothing and let's turn on that smoothing. It was somewhere around here. I'll just keep it in a new layer and click on OK. And let's do the same thing for this one. Filter, neural filter. And let's apply the same thing. Now let's do the same thing for this one. Filter, neural filter. And okay, so this is what we got. And let's add a one overlay on very top to add a final touch up. So let's drag and drop this overlay on very top. Let's make it the exact size. And let's change the blending mode to screen. And let's drop down the opacity a little bit. Just like so. And yep, so that's the final, and I hope you guys learned something new from this tutorial. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, be safe, and be creative. Bye-bye.